Hello, this is a series of videos about me aiming to get fit, going from nothing to 5,000 metres in just 9 weeks. I'm doing it with the help of an app by Public Health England and available for iOS and Android devices. Find out how I've done so far by following the link in the top right hand corner of the screen now. So here we are. It is week 9. I can't believe the time has just flown by. And it's hard to believe that 9 weeks ago I was struggling to get to 60 seconds. In fact, I struggled to make any kind of rapid movement in a forwards direction. And yet now we have the prospect of achieving what I thought was the impossible. And that is runs of 30 minutes. And that's the task this week. We have 3 runs of 30 minutes each, after which I will have graduated. I will have completed the Couch to 5K program. So there's nothing much more we can say except to go out there, give it a go and see how I get on. I'll catch you on the other side. I think this calls for a Mexican wave. 30 minutes, right at the start. No way, all those weeks ago. No, 30 minutes, me? Well, I'm not going to say that wasn't hard, but of course it was. But I knew I could do it, and I did. So I'm on my warm down now, and I'm walking up a hill. It's not good. But yeah, brilliant. 1 30-minute run done, and 2 to go in the final week. So yeah, brilliant. Can't tell you how happy I am. Yeah, the program, it works. Right, it's enough. Let's concentrate on the warm down, and I'll see you for run 2. So week 9, the final week continues, and it's now time for run number 2. So let's get out there, run 26 of 27, and let's see if I can do another 30 minutes. See you on the other side. Right, week 9, run 2 is done, and that was hard. It's quite humid today, and being British, I'm not used to that. But yeah, I made it through. The first 10 minutes were the hardest, and I guess that's not a massive surprise really. And I seemed to get over that 10 minutes, and then I wouldn't say it got easier, but I was sort of in a rhythm, and it wasn't too bad. And I stayed in the shade, running through the woods. And yeah, so that was okay, because it's been taking me really half of the run for the last sort of week and a half really to get into rhythm and sort of think, oh yeah, I'm okay now, probably. But today it was quite soon. It was sort of 10 minutes in, so that's great. I brought some water with me, and to be perfectly honest, I read on Health Unlocked comments from people saying that really, as long as you keep yourself well hydrated before you go for go for a run, you shouldn't really need any water with you. Only if you're sort of heading up towards an hour, I think it was. Don't quote me on it, for goodness sake. I'm a newbie at this. I'm a noob. But I brought some anyway, and I had a little bit when I was going around. So I had a bit of a headache earlier, and it's the humidity, I think, that's brought that on. But I wasn't going to not go out for the run. I actually haven't gone out for the run. I now feel great. A run is a cure for a headache, who'd have thought? So yeah, I was thinking while I was running, there's what you can do in 30 minutes. I mean, you could watch an episode of your favourite soap opera, if that floats your boat. You could listen to Friday night comedy on Radio 4. You could listen to the whole of Tubular Bells 1 and still have time to make a cup of tea afterwards. So Oh, you could have sex 6 times. No, I'm kidding. I meant 12. So, yeah, it's quite a long time really when you stop and think about it. When I went for run 1, I thought about it afterwards, and it was quite a lot of distance covered, even though I'm not nearly close to the pace that I should be. Oh, incidentally, on run 1 and also on this run, I did track the distance because I thought it would be quite interesting to see. And week 9 run 1, I did 4.23, I think it was, K, which is fine. That's perfect. That's a little more really than I anticipated being on week 9. And today's run, oh hello, run 2, I think because it was humid I did slow down a bit. I did, well, the first 15 minutes was 2.2 K, so I was sort of on track to slightly better what I did on run 1, but I did slow down a little bit in the second half because it was a bit hot today, and I know I'm a wimp. And the total at the end was 3.95, and these distances are, I'm not including the brisk walk, I'm just including the 30-minute run. I tap it to start as we start running and then stop it when I get to the end. So, but that's okay. If I can be around the 4K mark after the next run, then that's fine. I'll be well chuffed with that. I mean, come on, it was 9 weeks ago I couldn't run 60 seconds. Now I'm doing 1800. See, look, see, the brain still works. So, there we are. Anyway, quite enough waffling. I've waffled too much on these videos, I know. But I'll say bye, and I will catch you for... I've got Sarah Millican talking in my ears now, because I've just finished the warm down. So I'm talking to you, and she's talking to me. But anyway, I'll carry on. So, yes, I will see you for the final run. This has been run 26 of 27. I will see you on run 27, the final run of Catch the 5K. See you then. So here we are then. We have finally reached run 27 of 27. It's the final run on Catch the 5K. And I've achieved all the other ones, so I'm hopeful that I can do this one too. The forecast is a bit iffy, so we'll see how we go. Let's get out there, let's get it done, and I'm going to show you progress along the way. Here we go. Yay! Whoa. Yeah, that's the last run completed, and as you can probably tell, I'm a bit wet, and this is nothing to do with sweating profusely, but everything to do with the weather. About halfway along, it started coming down quite heavily, started chucking it down. But this run has been slightly different. It's definitely new beginnings, because instead of coming out, I normally go out for my runs in the late afternoon or early evening, and today I've come out first thing in the morning. I'm not really a morning person as a rule, but the forecast later is thundery showers, although the showers seem to have started already. But really the main reason was it's been really humid lately, and as anyone who's a regular viewer of these vlogs will know, I don't do humidity very well. So I thought, I know, I'll come out first thing in the morning, because although the temperature's still quite high at the moment, well, relatively for spring, it's it just definitely feels cooler first thing in the morning. Of course it does. So yes, I came out for a morning run before I've even had any breakfast or anything, and that's just unheard of with me, to do anything before I've had my breakfast. So yeah, rock on. So yeah, that's good. So that's it, that's all the runs done. Now the eagle-eyed amongst you might have noticed I've got a different colour top on here, because I've been running in the afternoons and it's warmed up. I've just been wearing like a normal t-shirt and a normal pair of shorts, because the wicking running gear that I got a few weeks ago is sort of like long sleeve. It's kind of for cold weather running. Put my hat on, it's raining again. And so I don't really want to wear that. But there's no doubt, without wishing to get into too much detail, you do get quite, you perspire, let's be honest, when you run. And you get wet really quickly with just normal stuff on. So as an early graduation present for the Catch the 5K, I bought myself several short-sleeved running tops and shorts. Got myself a new cap, which I've probably ruined in this rain that we've had today, but these don't cost very much, that's all right. And also a pair of more wrappy, roundy type sunglasses to stop the little bugs coming in the sides. So yeah, that's a little present for myself to celebrate, early celebrate of graduation. And I've finished the Catch the 5K. This is it all done. And I will get a little graduation badge on Health Unlocked and a virtual certificate, which is a nice touch. But if you've stuck with me through all of these videos, all 9 of them, you don't deserve a certificate, you deserve a medal. So, and thank you if you have. Thank you for all the comments and feedback, and especially when I have my wobble about halfway through. Remember that? Yeah, schoolboy error. Actually, I had a bit of a problem today, because Sarah Millican said, you've got 5 minutes. And I thought, well, that's good. And I've been running and running, and I thought, oh, 5 minutes must be up. Normally she says, oh, 60 seconds to go. Pulled my phone out of my pocket, and the run, it was paused. But luckily I'd been tracking on another app the distance, as I think I mentioned earlier that I've been doing on these last runs, just to see how I was doing. So I could see how long I'd been running for, and I'd been running for 32 minutes. So I thought, oh, that's okay, then I can stop. I knew I'd done the 30 minutes, in fact I'd done over 30. So that's fine. And because I'd done slightly more, the distance was actually 4.5 kilometres this time. As I said all along, the distance doesn't really matter. But, well, what's going to happen in the future? The vlogs will stop, obviously, this is the last vlog. But, oh, the traffic sound's a bit loud here. The traffic sound is a bit loud, I hope you can hear me. I'll tell you what, I'll cross over the road and then I'll carry on. Just wait a minute. Right, I've crossed over the road now. Hopefully you can hear me. So yes, so this is the very last Catch the 5K vlog. There won't be any more. But, and this is the important thing, there will be a follow-up, I imagine, at some point in the future. That's what I will do. I don't know when it will be. It could be weeks, it could be months. I don't really know at the moment. But at some point, I will post a follow-up on how I've done since these 9 weeks. But until then, I might post the odd thing in my text blog, link for which is on the screen at the moment. And other than that, if you want to find out when that final video is, then please do subscribe to the channel, click the like button, all the stuff that people normally say on YouTube's. Right, but that's it. I've got to go home and have my breakfast. But yeah, thank you again for your company during this epic 9-week journey. Right, so I'm now going to carry on with my running. I'm going to leave you there, and I will see you at some point in the future. Bye for now.